to let's say I have the fraction 1690 divided by 67, and I want to write it as a mixed number. Okay, so express as a mixed number. Express as a mixed number. Okay, so what should we do? We start with 1690. We divide that by 67. Okay, 16 is less than 67, so I should take 3 digits now. 169. And 169, how many times 67 goes into 169? Well, 3 times is too big, so it's just 2. So 7 times 2 is 14, and 6 times 2 is 13, so 14 also. Everybody's okay? 2 times 67, that's 144. Now, if I subtract, what do I get? 9 minus 4 is 5, 6 minus 4 is 2. Then I bring down the 0. I get 250 now. Now I can do it with maybe 4 is going to be too big. Okay, so we're going to go with 3. 3 times 7 is 21, right? And then I have 2. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. What's that? And then if I subtract now, I have to borrow 1 from 5. I get 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. Now I have 4 minus 0 is 4. That's 49. So 1690 divided by 67. As a mixed number, we can express it as the quotient is 23. Remainder is 49 divided by 67. Okay? Did I make... Oh, you know what? I made a mistake, okay? Right here. Right here it was 3, right? This should have been a 3. Why is that? I was multiplying by 2, right? 7 times 2 is 14. 1. 6 times 2 is 12. So that's 13. So that should change this number and all these numbers here. Okay, so I should be getting here. So 134 is what I was going to get, and then this is 5. 6 minus 3 is 3, and then I'm going to get 350. Okay. So I have to change this and multiply by 5. So 5 times 7, 35. And 5, and then 33, and that's going to give me 15 here. So my result would have been 15 here, and I also have to change that 3 here, so that's 25 here. Everybody's okay? All right, so that's what we know about mixed fractions. We can convert mixed fractions into usual fractions. Okay, so that finishes section 2.6. Okay, we are doing okay with time. All right, so now I want to look at section 2.7, and this is on multiplication and division by mixed numbers. Okay, so multiplication and division by mixed numbers. Okay, so let me start with an example. Okay, the question is, okay, how do I multiply, say, 2 and a 3/4, and how do I multiply that with 3 and a 5th? By mixed numbers. This is just numbers. Yeah, this is that word is just numbers. Okay. Yeah, so if when I multiply them, one way to do it is that we know how to multiply fractions, right? So just convert this into usual fractions and multiply.
6/4.
So what is that? 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 4. And then that's multiplied with 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1. So 16/5. And then how do we multiply these numbers? How do we multiply two fractions?
The denominator.
Yeah, we multiply the numerators and the denominators, right? So I multiply 11 will be multiplied with 16. 4 will be multiplied with 5. I didn't multiply yet because I can reduce some of the factors. I can get rid of some factors here. If I divide 16 by 4, I get 4. Okay, if I divide 16 by 4, I get 4 here. And then this 4 will give me 1. But that's it. I cannot get rid of any other factors. So this is equal to 44/5. Now, a dumb way of doing this would be that you multiply 11 and 16 first, right? If I would have write this as, suppose you did the following, okay? If I multiply 11 and 16 first, what do I get? 176. And then 4 times 2 is 20, right? Then you have to reduce that to this, right? But that's a little bit more work to do than, because here it's obvious what are the common factors. So I would say don't multiply until you get rid of the common factors. If you multiply first, you're going to get 176 divided by 20. And then you have to say, okay, what are the common factors? It's not too clear. You have to start with 2. Right? So it's better to do the cancellation here instead of doing it later, okay? So this is my final answer here. Okay, so let's, yeah. Go up. Yeah. Any questions? Okay, let's move on to another example. Let's say this time I'm going to have a division problem, okay? So suppose I have the number 1 and a 3/5 divided by 2 and a 4/5 divided by division. I do the same thing. I'm going to convert these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So what do I get? 5 times 1 is 5. Added to 3 is 8. Divided by 5. Divided by 2 times 5 is 10. 14/5. Okay, how do I divide a fraction with another fraction? I convert to multiplication. 8/5 multiplied with what? 5/14. I have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction.
5/5.
Yeah, and then I can get rid of the common factors. So 5 and 5 they cancel out. And then between 8 and 14, if I divide by 2, I get 4 here. If I divide by 2 here, I get 7, right? So at the end, I'm getting 4 divided by 7. So that's my final answer, okay?
Why?
Why what?
Change. Like
What change?
One multiplied 5, it will be 5. And 2 multiplied.
What are you saying? We cancel the 5, right?
No, for the first.
The beginning line?
Like,
Let him talk. What is it?
واحد خمسة خلاص 8 و14 شنو؟
واثنين في 5 واثنين في 5 ب10
Okay, what's your question? Yeah, go ahead.
But you said for first example, like 2 multiplied
5
5
and add
then
4.
Add 4.
Yeah. So that's 14, right? 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. Right?
Okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's go. Okay, that's all I had for section 2.7.